No, that's gross. So something I like to do... Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are very well and it's so good to see you guys. For today I thought I would finally get around to doing a review, and I asked you guys ages ago which one you'd rather see, if you'd rather see a Caraval or Stalking Jack the Ripper review, and nobody voted for Caraval, so today we're doing a review for Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. This story follows Audrey Rose Wadsworth as she is learning to be a forensic scientist with her uncle. She meets a boy called Thomas Creswell who is also studying with her uncle. While she's studying with her uncle, he gets called in to look at the gruesome case of Mary Ann Nichols, who was Jack the Ripper's first canonical victim, and she's enthralled and she wants to know who did it and why they're doing it. And so her and Thomas kind of work together to discover the secret of Jack the Ripper. She's very strong-minded, strong-willed, completely enthralled, and she wants to know everything that happened. She wants to know who did it, why they did it. Obviously in real life we never found out who Jack the Ripper is, but the interesting part about this book is probably the blurb on the back. So it's not a real blurb, you have to go online to find that, but I'll read you what the back of the book says. He murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. So obviously you spend the entire book not trusting anybody. I didn't trust Thomas, I didn't trust her uncle, her dad, the police officers. I didn't trust any man that came up in this book, because I figured it wasn't going to be a woman. I just had a strange gut feeling it wasn't going to be a woman. So when I started this book, I was like, I don't like anybody. And I'd heard so many people talk about Thomas Creswell, and I was like, I'm not gonna like him, because if he ends up being Jack the Ripper, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I ended up picking out who Jack the Ripper was 20 pages in. I guess it was a good guess. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was fantastic. I loved the characters, I loved the chemistry between the characters, I loved the mystery, and I loved how accurate it was to like the real story of Jack the Ripper. Obviously, being about Jack the Ripper, it does get a bit gory. Specifically, Mary Jane Kelly, her murder was the worst of the 5 girls, so definitely be wary of that. But it is a fantastic book. I'm really interested. If you have read this book, please let me know down below if you worked out who the killer was before the end of the book, but don't say their name, because if you haven't read this book, I don't want it to be spoiled for you, because like obviously the whole book is finding out who Jack the Ripper is, so I don't want anyone to be spoiled. It's fantastic, it's funny, it's mysterious, and Kerri Maniscalco has such a great story going on, and to think this is her debut book, like it's such a fantastic book for anybody, like first book in a series, let alone a debut author, like that's incredible. One of my favorite things about this book is that it actually has pictures in it. So this is a picture of the Princess Alice, which is where some of the girls used to go and have drinks and stuff and pick up clients. But this one is my favorite, and it's the From Hell letter that Jack the Ripper sent Scotland Yard. And this is the real letter, like photocopied into the book. Like this is the real letter. So something I like to do on my blog, which if you're from my blog, you know this, I put a quote at the end of all of my reviews, like one of my favorite quotes from the book. I've had to write it down on a receipt, but the quote is, "Roses have both petals and thorns, my dark flower. You needn't believe something weak because it appears delicate. Show the world your bravery." I just thought it was really nice. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know down below if you've read this book. I loved it. I gave it a total of 5 out of 5 stars. I love the characters, I love the plot, I love the setting, I love everything about it. So yeah, please let me know what you think in the comments section. All of my social medias are linked down below. Please go give me a follow on Instagram and Twitter if you want. I post on there quite regularly. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Please give this video a like if you are so inclined, or as Dodie used to say, give us a like if you like, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm hopefully going to be posting a lot more, hopefully. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Love this book. What am I talking about?